Ways psychologists say successful people achieve their SMART goals. How to be successful by psychology. How psychology can improve your life. Psychology tricks that'll help you pave your road towards success. Pay close attention. Success doesn't happen by accident. A wealth of psychological research has found the people who achieve the most in life take the same deliberate steps to make sure they reach their goals. Sometimes it means minimizing the value of willpower. Other times it means dusting yourself off after defeat. Here are some of the psychological strategies the most successful people adopt in their daily lives. The most successful people maintain a growth mindset. In the 1960s, psychologist Carol Dweck came up with the idea for two different kinds of mindsets. She called them growth mindsets and fixed mindsets. Growth mindsets give people the ability to see themselves as capable of change, notably, growth, while fixed mindsets cause people to view themselves as fully realized, or unchanging. The most successful people have grit. Psychologist Angela Duckworth has found time and again that the ability to recover after failure is one of the most common. Duckworth calls this resilience grit, and it's often the grittiest kids who get into the best schools, get the best jobs, and, incidentally, win the most spelling bees. Successful people engage in deliberate practice. Erickson's research has found a higher-level form of practice called deliberate practice could be even better. People engage in deliberate practice when they are actively and repeatedly trying to escape their comfort zone. The deliberate practice works in tandem with Dweck's growth mindset. Only through that mindset can people move from one state of proficiency to another. Successful people practice self-compassion. Emma Sepler wrote in her book The Happiness Track that successful people don't agonize over their shortcomings. Self-compassion is a sign who recognizes that you, too, are human. You make mistakes like everyone else. What matters in terms of your success is what you do next. Successful people are mindful. Mindfulness is the ability to direct your attention like a spotlight and to direct that spotlight on things that truly matter. Research has found mindfulness to be a valuable tool for people who spend many hours of their day bouncing between meetings, tasks, challenges, and fires that need fighting. It's the ability to stay calm under pressure and to reach that state of calm intentionally. Successful people turn goals into systems. Successful people focus on the process and often manage to enjoy it, Cuddy says, rather than zeroing in solely on the desired outcome. You might set the goal of running a marathon, for example, but research suggests it'll only be through a steady run. Successful people don't rely on willpower alone. Everyone's phones are vibrating for their attention. But people can power through those disruptions by eliminating the temptation to check altogether, Alter says. That can mean installing site blockers or physically putting a device far away, out of both sight and mind. Do what you love. If you want to be successful, you must first be happy with what you're doing. If you hate your job or your business, you'll always find good reasons to ditch work and neglect your responsibilities. Understand the link between thoughts, emotions, and actions. Your actions are the effects of your emotions, while your emotions are the effects of your thoughts. You first think, then feel, then act. The problem is when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in conflict. That's when procrastination and ignorance arise. If you want to be in full control of your life, you must align your thought-emotion-action. Acknowledge the impulse to avoid pain and to gain pleasure. Just like animals, human beings have a strong impulse to avoid pain and to gain pleasure. Most of the actions you take are serving these purposes. If you acknowledge your impulses, you'll gain better control over your actual actions and you'll be able to resist your disempowering urges. Stop avoiding the painful things, they'll only make you stronger. Always know why you're doing what you're doing. Find a good reason why you're doing what you're doing. If you're pursuing a path, make sure you're not doing it just to achieve money or status. There are more important things in life, like helping to support good causes, doing good to other human, being the best version of yourself and leaving a great example in the world. Focus on the present moment. The past and future are merely illusions. If you want to get things done, you must shift your entire attention to the present moment. When you're fully present, your cognitive abilities improve. Enhanced problem-solving capacities, creativity, innovation, inspiration, and motivation are just a few advantages you'll get. Enjoy the journey and stop rushing the result. Enjoying your journey means focusing on your present actions, responsibilities, and problems. If you pursue results, you'll never be happy and satisfied with your work because new goals will arise. When the goals are achieved, you'll need new ones. It's a negative cycle that must be avoided. Focus on your journey and stop rushing the result. Develop a balanced lifestyle. Working too much will result in exhaustion. Working too less will make you feel unproductive. The solution is to balance your lifestyle in such a way that you can deal with all your needs. Family, friends, a healthy diet, regular exercise, a little entertainment, quality rest, and personal growth are the major elements that should be factored into your daily life if you want to be truly fulfilled. Focus on self-growth. Never stop your growth process. Since you were born, you continuously learn new things by experiencing different situations and events. Learning from other people, copying other individuals that you admire, and so on. Your self-development process should always be important to you. Read books, watch educational videos, and implement everything you learn. If you want to be successful, never stop growing. Be grateful. Gratefulness is one of the most powerful states of mind you can be in. Only love can compete with it, yet most people forget to be grateful for what they have. Give yourself 5 to 10 minutes each day to reflect. If you believe in a higher power, send your appreciation through thankful thoughts. Send thanks for your health, family, opportunities, and for everything that makes your life better. Improve your willpower. Willpower is a quality that separates us from the rest of the animal kingdom. As a human being, you can overcome your impulses and react through the filter of reasoning. Willpower is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it'll get. When you don't feel like doing something, follow Nike's advice and just do it. Take all failures as feedback. Never get discouraged by your failures. A failure is the effect of a cause you've previously set into motion. It's the result of your action. To change the result, you must change your actions. Simple as that. To change your future, take every failure as valuable advice and optimize your future actions. Build self-confidence and self-esteem. Self-confidence and self-esteem are two distinct qualities necessary for abundance and success. Self-confidence implies a sense of trust in your power and ability to get things done, while self-esteem is more about allowing yourself to be happy and it's about believing that you deserve it. Use both your intuition and reasoning to make decisions. When we make decisions in life, we tend to use our reasoning more than our intuition. The reason is the brain, while intuition resembles the heart. To make fruitful decisions and take effective actions, use a combination of the two. Use both your heart and your brain to decide the outcome of your choices and actions. All these strategies and tips can bring positive outcomes. Creating a fulfilling lifestyle is difficult if you